So, all right, how you doing, everybody? I'm here on Sunset Boulevard at the corner of Orange. I'm right here in front of Hollywood High School. I am walking to the Donald Trump Star. Everybody, how you doing? It is a beautiful Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna go say hi to some friends of mine at the Donald Trump Star. So, part of the reason I'm gonna record is I just want to see how good or bad things get. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a little reticence. Okay, so here we are. There's a busy in and out over there. I might get lunch there later. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping that I'm going to see a lot of tourists today. Hopefully. It's been, what, 120 days now since the president has been in office. So we're going to see what happens today.
You're daring.
Thank you so much. Okay, so it wasn't an insult. Someone called me daring, at least. Okay, so that's the first thing that happens there. I'm walking by Hollywood High. So a couple, I think they look like tourists. They said I was daring. That's a good start. Okay. I get to see a lot of nice parts of LA now. It's nice. So this is good. This is the time to go walking about. Okay, Jessica. Jessica says she's running late. Okay. All right. I think the question I have for the team, as long are the police going to be there? Because that's what really matters. Okay. So here we go. All right. I've got the hat on again, everybody. I've got my cape on. For some reason, people have a problem with this cape. I've been to 2 town halls, and the police and the powers that be tell me you have to take that off. You can't have it, but here I am in the public, so let's see how long this lasts. Okay. Okay, give me a sec, everybody. I'm gonna go offline. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, off we go. I'm almost there. Okay. So everybody, I'm back. So I got somebody from Pennsylvania walking. Yeah, here I am right in the backyard in Los Angeles. So why should I stay away from the star? But just giving everybody an FYI, we have, you know, let's just say that there's some violent elements that aren't too thrilled about Donald Trump being president. We've had some interesting riots. We've had some interesting events occur at the Star. The last time I was there, a couple of left-wing thugs, Chicano types, showed up and they kicked the table. Some people had to get the pepper spray out. Let's just say it was pretty alarming. And so this is what's happening in California. For those of you who aren't from here, we have to deal with some very violent elements here in the state. And they're not too thrilled. They're not too thrilled that he's the president. But too bad. Donald Trump's here to stay and he's not going anywhere. So here we go. Let me show you the madding crowds, everybody. Ta-da! God knows I need that sign. Somebody from New Mexico is watching. Beautiful. We have good sunshine all year here in California, everybody. All right, so we got people from Ohio, from New Mexico, and from Pennsylvania who are watching today. So here we go. Videos everywhere. The famous everywhere. We've got all the stars there. We've got Catwoman and Snow White behind us. There's Bumblebee from Transformers. Holy crap, what a day. So a lot of them, you can see, they gotta have the signs up like that. Looks like we got the police here, or what? I may or may not be in the right place. It's been a while. Oh, this is the bike sharing. Okay. Check it out, everybody. So somebody from Long Island is also watching. Very nice. Check us out here, everybody. Check it out, Philly Dodgers people. Okay, we're almost there, everybody. Check it out. They got part of the street all blocked up today. Get out of your way. Excuse me. There's the Bee Gees. We got Celine Dion over there. Singleton. There's Bumblebee over there. Okay, check us out. Here we are. Here we are. All right, all right. Hey, all right. How you doing? Hey, how are ya? Good. We got two blues behind us. I'm okay.
What's up, Arthur?
Hey, how are ya?
Great, how are you?
Oh, what's your name?
Nick.
Nick Abbott. Got it. All right. And there's the Scream guy. Okay. What's going on? Whoa. Nice been around already.
He's way
Okay.
back.
There it is. Okay. Good.
Listen to me. This guy took on 25 people.
Oh, awesome.
Holy shit.
Very nice.
I was scared.
Okay. Glad you did it, man. Where are you from?
Here.
Oh, you're
Santa Monica, California.
Oh, Santa Monica. Oh, nice.
I live in West Hills.
Okay, cool.
Nothing to hide, brother.
Good.
True patriot.
Not at all. How you doing?
We all been beaten. I've been beaten. Have you been beaten?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? What does it say?
It says President Trump, make America great again. Yeah. Well, good. I've had nothing. It's been positive so far. I walked up Orange Street, and one tourist said, "You're very brave." How you doing, Joshua? Right, Josh, right? Justin. Mora, I remember the last name. So how you doing? School's almost out, isn't it? Or it's over now? It's about, yeah, there you go. Hey, what's going on, McMullen?
Thank you.
You're the McMullen guy, right?
I am the McMullen
Okay,
guy.
good. Where's your camera? We got a lot to talk about.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go throw this away. I'll be right back.
Go throw that away. Beautiful. Check it out, everybody. Nice and love that flag. Yes. There we go. I don't know if Harim's going to be here or not, everybody. I hope he does show up. So we got music. We got Trump dancing in the background here. Take a look, everybody. There you go.
That's all we want is to give him a chance.
What a nice day. So we got Zorro over here. What's up, Zorro? And we got Superman. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
When you went to go look for the place that I told you about, you went the wrong way.
Which way do I need to go?
You have to go straight.
I have to go straight? Okay, next time you'll show me. I don't know if I'm going to be here a long time. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be here that long, but... So there's a really good place to get Trump gear. It's all the way down the street. So, God bless Donald Trump. Trump all the way. There we go. This is nice. You got somebody with skill. Proud Democrat, huh? So you voted for Hillary or Bernie?
I voted for both.
Okay, so you voted for Bernie in the primary?
Yeah.
I have a couple of Bernie friends. They voted for Trump though in the general. It was nice.
Idiots.
Why? Why are they idiots?
Donald Trump is ruining democracy.
How is he ruining it?
Because he's making it easier for rich people to throw their power around.
Like who?
You just look at his plans. They're taking away, like his budget takes away from poor programs to help poor people. He gives tax breaks to rich people.
How are poor people affected by his budget?
I don't want to get a political debate. I'm on vacation, man.
But I want to hear from you. You're wearing the shirt. You're political, even on vacation. You're wearing the shirt, and that's fine. How are the poor affected by the budget?
Because he wants to slash public funding for like school programs or provide lunch for students.
Okay.
He wants to take away money, slashing the Department of Interior. He's taking away arts, the funding for the arts.
Do you think the government should be paying for those things?
Spend more money for war and military. We don't need more. A better military. Our military is bigger than the next 5 countries combined.
But the problem is that
Why do we need to spend more on the military?
the ships are in decline. A lot of the materiel is in sharp decline. There's been serious cuts. We've got North Korea that's developing nuclear weapons, Iran as well. Now, Meals on Wheels is not cut. A lot of the cuts that you're concerned about is the repeal of Obamacare. Do you know how Obamacare is hurting working people? They've seen their premiums double or triple. You've got working people.
Obamacare isn't a perfect program.
It's a terrible program.
Nobody has the courage to go to full universal health care.
You want to go to single payer? You want to go to single... Why?
Because it works in other countries.
No, it doesn't.
Talk to other people that have it.
I have.
They say there's problems, but they don't want to go to what we have.
They hate it. What we have is bad because of government intervention. We need to get the government out of the way.
I don't want to get into this with you.
Well, you're bold enough to wear that, and I appreciate your time. Thanks a lot.
You're never changing my mind, and you're not changing mine, so...
It's okay. Having an exchange of ideas is still good.
That's what we need to do in this country, is be more open to.
And Donald Trump, because he trumped political correctness, has made it easier for this to happen. I have a number of...
Making it harder.
Why?
Because he's so divisive. He's
So what? Okay.
He's pushing people at...
Really?
In Europe, in that big meeting, he's pushing people around. He's a bully.
Okay, there was the guy from Montenegro, but he goes in the front. What's wrong with that?
Disabled reporters.
No, he didn't.
He stood up with like his little...
No, he didn't. No, he did not. The reporter himself said that he wasn't made fun of. The reporter himself. I'm not. People are so interested in what Trump says. Let's look at what he's doing. Jobs are coming back. We're not spending tax dollars on abortions. The Second Amendment is getting advanced and expanded respect.
We need more Second Amendment protection.
Yes, we do.
And the government
In this state especially. Did you remember? What about women's health that's in jeopardy?
Yeah, like Planned Parenthood helps women.
No, it doesn't. I've talked to women. I was in Willowbrook.
So you know.
Yes, I do. I was in Willowbrook. There was a black woman walking by a Planned murder hood, and she knows the story behind it. Abortion hurts women, and it hurts the babies because it kills life. Are you serious? Planned murder hood spends more money going after abortions, and then they lie about the funding. We should not have any tax dollars. I have people I know who are pro-choice, but tax dollars should not be subsidizing abortions.
Well, we should
No.
to give people a choice. So like when people who get raped or there's cases of incest.
I understand. I believe it should be a choice in those instances. Limited.
No abortion at all. That's not right.
How do you know that? That's not true. Rand Paul is the U.S. Senator from Kentucky, and he recognizes those limited exceptions. So that's not true. He's the U.S. Senator, by the way.
There's a lot of people who want absolutely no abortion.
What do you mean, a lot of people? And don't you believe we should protect life? We should fight for life, shouldn't we?
So we should stop getting into needless wars. Why do
Okay,
we vote at
first on the abortion issue, don't you agree that we should protect life when it comes to that domestic policy? Do you agree?
Airstrikes are killing
Do you agree when it comes to abortion
long.
We should be limiting it.
We're making more terror.
So you're not going to answer my question regarding the preciousness of life in regards to the domestic policy of abortion.
Of course, and there's already things in place that help women. There's waiting periods. Most women who get abortions don't just do it like, oh, I better get an abortion. It's a tragedy.
You agree.
I've talked to women who have gotten abortions, and it was a hard decision they had to make.
And you know, I've talked to women who it was not only a hard decision, but they suffered from a serious depression. They regretted their abortion. I was in front of a Planned Parenthood in Lawndale, and there was a woman with a sign that she said, I regret my abortion. It is traumatic to do it to a woman. Now, in those limited circumstances, I absolutely agree it should be permitted, but they're very limited, thank God, that cases of rape or incest are rare. And we want to make sure it stays that way. But we should protect life as much as possible. Now, about the war issue, you were telling me, if we're so pro-life, then how can we support war, right? Or why should we go to war at all? Is that correct? It feels hypocritical? Is that your feeling about it?
Absolutely.
This is my answer. Sometimes warfare is the only response to ensure the long-standing protection of life. Let's talk about World War II. The dropping of those 2 nuclear bombs was absolutely terrible. Would you not agree? Civilians were murdered in that bombing. But here's the thing. If the Americans and the British decided to invade Japan, the loss of life would have been far worse. And just to remind you, Japan attacked us. We didn't attack Japan.
All right.
But thanks for talking. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend. What is it?
Either resign or be impeached.
8 years. 8 more years. 8 more years. 2 scoops, 2 genders, 2 terms. I know, and who was the candidate of Wall Street? The candidate of Wall Street was Crooked Hillary. So this is my good friend, what's your name? Kent, who's an Emmett McMullen supporter.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you want him to run again for president?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was a McMullen supporter because primarily he was a conservative that was rational and that was not Trump.
Do you feel that it's rational to bring in more unvetted refugees? Because he wanted to do that.
Did he want to what?
Bring in more unvetted refugees or refugees.
I doubt that he wanted to not. I think that's the key term. I still think he wanted to vet them, but the idea of reaching out to people in need and helping them is not something that I'm opposed to.
I'll just take a look at that. Hey, Trump! There you go. Trump's dancing and Hillary is still bitter, crying in her shorts. Okay, so you didn't like Trump for what reasons?
Oh, let me count the ways.
Give me one. Let's start with one.
I mean, for one right now, I mean, we've already gone. I mean,
notice how he struggles to give an answer.
There's so many.
One.
I've already talked about it. Okay, one is he says things that claim racial and religious tension, whether or not he's racist, whether or not he's Islam.
Okay. So give me an example of something he said that was inflammatory.
The opening day of his campaign.
Which was, what did he say?
When he came down on the escalator, he said, they send us the rapists, he said horrible things about people coming across the border.
He wasn't on an escalator.
Some of them are good people. Implying in a strange sort of way that the majority of people that come across the border are criminals. And some sort of horrible...
You know what? They are criminals because they've broken into our country illegally.
Like violent...
They are criminals.
The things he referenced were like violent crimes.
Well, that too.
The point is...
And it's true. You look at the statistics. A lot of people coming across the Mexican...
With that statement...
He didn't. People took offense. He didn't give any. See, this is part of the problem I have with non-Trump supporters or anti-Trumpers. You guys get caught up in the words, and then you don't look at what he's doing.
Well, what he's done. All right, what he's done.
Give me one thing that you don't agree with that he's done.
He created like a hotline for people that have had crimes against them by people that are illegal immigrants.
And I think that's a great thing.
You know what that creates?
I think it's a wonderful thing. We should be protecting American citizens who have been killed by illegals. It's about time that we had that program.
Anyone that commits a crime.
No. an illegal alien who does it.
We have people in charge.
Is that your age or your IQ, buddy? I think it's your IQ. Nice. Okay.
And the people that protect people from different things are our law enforcement that's already in place.
But people are allowed to make phone calls. You want to know why? Because the statistics are missing regarding how many people have been murdered by illegal aliens. The Voice program, I champion that program. You want to know why in part? I'm a member of the Remembrance Project. This is a 50-state organization headed by Maria Espinoza. She put this together when 2 police officers were killed in Houston by illegals. The death, the degradation, the costs that are accrued upon Americans when a loved one is killed are so great. And so she puts together, she puts together this program to help those families. These illegals should have never been in the country. And now Donald Trump has enacted a program which will expedite the help and assistance to those families. You have a problem with that? Why?
Because any person that is affected by any person in a crime should have help from the government. That should be a police. We already have.
But they're not having it, do they? They don't have it, do they?
By creating a special organization.
Yeah, God bless Donald Trump.
You create the illusion that there is more crime in that particular element.
No, you don't. There you go again. People take offense. People perceive something that's offensive. It doesn't make it true.
What you're doing.
Yes, I haven't done anything.
If you were to say like, oh, you have a special crime against people that are like special units. Crimes against people that are
not the crimes, but the people who commit them, illegals. Because there's another issue to it. It's not just about the penalty for the crime, but deportation for the illegal.
You had a special division for anyone that was an American citizen of 3 generations, and then any people that commit a crime against that person as a special.
But that's not what we've done. We're talking about illegal aliens.
In the public.
So I've answered that. What else you got?
No, we've already. I mean. We haven't answered the question. Why is it any different than...
And what's your name again?
I'm Ken.
His name is Kent, everybody.
On Periscope, if you want to follow me.
That's fine. Hey, how are you?
And then you've got the whole...
Yeah! Second president to have a star on the Walk of Fame. Ronald Reagan has a star, and Donald Trump has one.
We interviewed him in the past.
Let's see. They have got to set up Facebook Live.
Political views, but
yeah. Blue star. Wow, look at him go. He's ready to go. Great Scott. I like that. Okay, so we got Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse. Looks like we got some competition here, Minnie. Hey, how are you?
Okay.
Hey.
We got matching shirts.
Yes. How can I not have this shirt? Victory, baby.
Hi, Oscar.
Hey, look at you. How you doing there, Miriam? Glad you made it.
I'll get my flag after
when you ever need to save, do a factory reset, you got to make sure you save your stuff. Because,
yes, you do.
Because the company...
The good news is I'm live right now, so nobody will lose this.
Right.
So this is Miriam, everybody, and say it again.
Donna,
right here. You guys live together or close by in the valley, is that right?
Yeah.
Valley? Oh, brother, that's terrible. We're gonna make America great again. We're already making America great. We love Trump.
Yes,
that's right. There's the police. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your service. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for service. All right. Hey, Manny, what's up? Okay. Here we go. There's Trump. Yeah, right. There you go. Whether people like it or hate it, they can come on by. Look at the little dog. All right. Okay, here we go.
I think Barack Obama should be held accountable for saying that. No, we do not want them out because of the color of their skin. We want them out because of their legal status. Barack Obama said, we want them out. This was his goodbye speech. We want them out because of the color of their skin. Wrong, Mr. Obama. We don't want anybody out because of the color of their skin. We want people out because of their radical beliefs and because of their legal status in this country. And that's it.
Okay, but he's not president anymore, so.
But
Thank God.
If you're going to critique things that Donald Trump said, then you should be ready to accept criticisms of Barack Obama as well.
I am ready to accept criticisms of Barack Obama.
So, but do you agree with him thinking that we want to import the illegal immigrants just because they're illegal?
There it is, everybody. There you go. This is it. People have broken this star twice, and it's still here. Nobody can get rid of it. The star goes nowhere. Like the North Star, not going anywhere. Yeah, eat your hot dog. Enjoy your hot dog.
Hey, listen, Christine Vivian wants to meet you.
Great. She should come to a meeting.
I know.
Beach Cities Republicans.
I know, but she lives right near where
So,
I live.
Christine Bibian, hi, how are you? Christine Bibian, you sound like you're Armenian. How are you? Amish Lave, Lavink, Bar Ev. You should come to the Beach Cities Republicans. We have our meetings every third Thursday. The meeting will be June 15th in Torrance on the Sizzler, at the Sizzler on Sepulveda Boulevard. Just send me something through Facebook if you want more info, okay? Awesome. Check us out here. Nice and safe. He's got his orange star. Check it out. Got his yellow sword, orange sword. Hey, how are you? This is it.
Takes 2.5 hours.
I imagine.
The freeway is packed. It's like a
There was a fire on the 101 too or something. Yeah. Get out of your way here. Oh, go ahead. I'll get out of your way. I'm getting out of your way. I'm trying to get him. There you go. Okay, we got someone from Colorado watching. How are you? Check it out. Hey, how are you? Monday.
Mexico.
¿Mexicano?
Yes.
Qué bueno. ¿De dónde vienes?
De la Ciudad de México.
Oh, DF.
Yes.
Excelente. Si yo conozco a alguien lo que viene de DF. Él vive aquí ahora. Se llama Fernando García. Él vive en Bell Gardens. Pero él quiere Donald Trump. Él apoya. Él apoya a Donald Trump también. ¿Y usted? ¿No se importa? No
Sí,
importa.
pero-
No importa. ¿Qué piensa de Peña Nieto? ¿Es corrupto? ¿Sí? ¿Simón?
El peor presidente.
Muy corrupto.
Muy.
Hay mucha gente, lo que viven en las ciudades de Huntington Park y Cudahy, son muy parecidas con Maduro de Venezuela y Peña Nieto. Es muy parecida.
Maduro no es.
¡Oh, es terrible! Es el socialista.
Pero es un socialismo feo, no es para ganar al pueblo.
Excelente. Capitalismo. Libre. El mercado libre.
comercio.
Exacto. Es muy importante. Es por eso que yo apoyo a Donald Trump. Exacto. Ok. ¿Y cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama?
Carlos.
Carlos. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
There you go. Hasta luego. How are you? Trump. What's up?
How often do you do this?
Once a week. Once every 2 weeks. As long as we got Popo, we're good to go. It is insane the crap we've had to put up with. You know, you'll have some of the actors come up and harass us. We've had people spit on the star, stomp on the star. We had a table of goods to sell, and somebody kicks it. And then one of our friends had to break out the pepper spray to protect us. So we make sure we have police. This is the crap we have to put up with in California. They're so hostile to Trump. We're hoping we change their minds. Are you from LA or? I'm sorry. Oh, vous parlez français? Un peu? Okay. Vous venez de? I'm sorry. So Ontario or Toronto or?
BC.
BC? Okay. Vancouver? All right. I have family who lives in Washington State.
Oh, Washington State.
So
Actually,
you're close to there?
Yeah, I'm close to Bellingham. I don't know if you heard like this.
I do know. I know what you're talking about. Absolutely. So Canada. You were born there in Vancouver?
No, well, I'm originally from Peru.
Oh, peruano.
Peruano.
Oh, qué bueno. Excelente. So cool. You're here visiting. How long?
Yeah, I'm just visiting 1 week.
Okay, good. This.
¿Dónde va a salir eso?
Come on.
¿Dónde va a salir? ¿Están grabando?
It's live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're good. We're getting everybody. Don't worry. Donald Duck, everything. So I was walking up the street on Orange, and somebody says to me, "You are very brave." Where am I trying? Do people like Trump in Canada, or they don't like him?
No, they don't like it.
I hope that changes. I'm very sad that Steve Harper lost. Everybody keep sharing this. Here we are. Nice to meet you. There you go. Yeah. So we got Miriam here protecting. She's protecting the star. She's protecting the star. Check it out, everybody. Yeah, here we are.
And there's the police protecting us.
Yeah, this is what it's come to, everybody. I am not joking. We have to have police here every time we come to the Star because we have very roguish elements who want to show up and harass us, intimidate us, and try to push us out of here entirely. So we do everything we can to ensure that we're safe. Police are here to help us out, everything. So I don't know what's going on here with Fruity Juicy. I don't know what that is, but there it is. And so Donald Trump's busting a move here. Oh, why you give him the middle finger? It's not like he cares. He's your president whether you like it or not. He's already married, lady. He's got a beautiful wife. He doesn't want to touch you. I think that's her age, age 2. And this is how I operate. So if people hate the Star, if people want to do stupid stuff to the Star, I really don't care. Because Donald Trump is going to be our president, whether they love him or hate him. It is not going to matter. So we got Bumblebee over there and Mickey Mouse are cutting a rug here. Oh, this guy's I don't know what he's doing. Wow, look at that. I wonder, does that even move? Okay. Yeah.
All those different forces in our lives.
Kevin Spacey, huh? All right. Wonder how Kevin feels about being next to Donald Trump.
And then in general,
check it out. Check it out. Donna, how are you? If I say it enough times, I'll remember. Donna and Miriam. Miriam and Donna. There he goes. You got it. How are you? Yeah, look at they got the dog. That's so cute. Let's hear it. Let's get rid of the party. Nice. Here we go. All right. Darth Vader doesn't look that bad. Check it out. There goes Darth Vader. You see what he really looks like underneath. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So what's the problem there, Donald? He's not a big fan of yours, huh? Everybody. Check it out. Trump's cutting the rug here. Hey, there's Rod Stewart. Oh, look at, we got a Ninja Turtle. All right, Ninja Turtles, yay. Make America safe from Democrats. I couldn't agree more, Mark. I could not agree more. Yep, we're working on it bit by bit. So, Mark, I'm going to do a little quick shout out. Everybody needs to go to Assemblyman Jackie Irwin's office in Camarillo from 3 to 6. Hey, hey, out the gear.
Get on the way. Thank you so much for your viewers. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Here we go. How are you?
and she gets here illegally, and she is not committing any crimes. She's an upstanding citizen. Why should Grandma get deported?
Because she broke the law.
Right.
So you believe there should be a set of laws for them and a set of laws for us?
No. I mean,
that was McMullen's platform, wasn't it? To allow for this pathway stuff, wasn't it?
Like, I don't think that's McMullen's path. I don't think that was McMullen's
Then what did he run on?
McMullen's platform was not, don't be ridiculous, don't inspire racial tension, don't create unnecessary...
Wait a minute, are you claiming that if Grandma's from another country that it's somehow racist to enforce our immigration laws against her if she's here legally? But you just said that. You just said that.
What I said was inspire racial tension. And I wasn't meaning to refer to that particular act of deportation.
If you want to know who's inspiring racial tension,
I was saying.
If you want to know who's inspiring racial tention, look no further than Barack Obama.
Said what I said. Let me clarify what I was saying. What I was saying was McMullen's run for office was a direct response to the careless, callous, and detrimental way that Trump was running for office and the detrimental and harmful actions he was promising to carry out for our country once he reached office.
What's one harmful action he was going to do?
One harmful action is the one we've already discussed, the Muslim ban.
It wasn't a Muslim ban.
He called during the campaign for a Muslim ban.
No, he didn't. He said we should have a pause until we figure out what the hell is going on.
Okay, 90 days.
And not only that, but the ban, there are 83% of Muslim, 87% of Muslim countries were not on that ban, so it's not a Muslim ban. You are lying. When
he was running for office.
He didn't call it a ban. He said a pause. So knock it off. You are pushing fake news. That's perversion. I'm fed up with that saying that. Stop that.
At one point he said ban.
This guy keeps playing, and McMullen keeps playing the race card, and there's nothing to it.
We can take a look. I believe at one point he said the word ban. In fact, they're now subpoenaing there's a subpoena for documents right now, where Trump told Rudy Giuliani.
That's fine. You want to step on the star? Okay, it's a free country. But why?
Use that word.
Oh, you're pro-Trump? Okay, good. Thank you for clearing this. Sorry about that.
He said the word ban. I'm getting confirmation on it.
Okay.
He has used the word Muslim ban.
Okay. You know what? And here's my answer. This is what I would say.
All right.
Where do we see the vast majority of the terrorist attacks coming from? Muslim countries or people from Muslim countries. Because Islam, at its core, is a violent political cult. It's not a religion. Now,
Islamophobia, you just
why is it a lot? Why am I Islamophobic?
Because you're afraid of Muslims.
I'm not afraid of Muslims. I'm afraid of Islam.
You said you're afraid of Islam.
I am not ashamed to say that Islam is a cult. Surah 9:19, Surah 3:54, Surah 6:57.
We live in America where people can believe what they want.
Not if it breaks my bone or picks my pocket. And Islam is dedicated to that.
There are a whole bunch of people who are Islamic that are not picking your bones or...
But the religion teaches that. And the individuals who further and further ascribe to it engage in those behaviors.
There are groups...
Our country is permitted to ensure that our borders are secure and that no American life is lost to an Islamic terrorist. Have you not seen Islamic terrorism blowing up across this country? Not just with 9/11. We had a guy in Oklahoma butcher somebody with a cleaver. We had a psychiatrist who was a Muslim who shot up Fort Hood. And there are numerous attacks like this. Enough!
What percentage of the group do you think? Do you think there's ever Christians that have done terrorist actions?
Yeah, but not under a Christian guard.
Oh, yes. What do you think the KKK is?
The KKK is not a Christian organization. I don't care what they say.
They think they are.
Why do they say that? Oh, by the way, Hillary Clinton got a major support.
There are people that use religion in a horrible way to justify horrible actions.
Where in the Bible does it say kill people who aren't Christians?
It doesn't.
Exactly, but in the Quran, it does. Yes, it does. Gotcha. He's silent, everybody. I want you to see this. This is how you deal with it. There are people who claim to be Christian who commit terrorist acts. But nowhere in the new covenant or in the old, for that matter, does it say kill somebody just because they're not a Christian.
Where does it say that?
So it doesn't say it anywhere.
I don't know where it says that.
It doesn't say that.
Well, no,
That in the Quran, there are numerous passages where it speaks to smite the necks of infidels, do not take them as your friends.
It doesn't say
And then you see it in other writings where it says there will come a time
Other
when the
writings.
stones will cry out, here is a Jew, smite him. Yes,
Other writings.
thank you. And the Quran, I gave it to you.
Other writings that are.
Watch him bust a move. What's up? Not a Trump supporter? That's okay. Well, why not? I'm listening. I'm a listener. That's okay. He's still our president. You don't have to support him. He's already married. Check it out, people. Oh, and by the way, the Ku Klux Klan was a Democratic organization. It was never, ever a Republican one. Republicans were fighting for civil rights, and Democrats, I always like to put it this way, Democrats were putting blacks in the back of the bus, and Republicans were telling them, you can own the bus.
You know who started that Democratic organization? Andrew Jackson. You know whose hero is in the office right now? The guy who...
No, Andrew Jackson didn't start it. No, no. You know who started the KKK? It was Nathan Bedford Forrest. Okay, what about it?
Andrew Jackson started the Democrats.
Yes, he did, and I don't agree with that. Andrew Jackson has serious problems.
Now, hero is Andrew Jackson.
That's not true.
It's true.
Show me where he says that.
He's got the picture of Andrew Jackson. He would.
And you know what? There's a picture of Hillary Clinton in the White House too. And I think they should maybe take it down.
I know, but he didn't. I don't think Andrew.
So tell me, what is the end goal here? What are you trying to accomplish? What you want us to all change our mind to become Evan McCullough supporters or what?
A return to sanity is what I'm trying to accomplish.
Okay, well, I think it's sane to see.
That way, where we can sit down, we can have a normal conversation.
We are having one. We're having a normal conversation. You've won. You've accomplished your job, Kant.
I have a hope that we are returning to that spot.
We are. It's already happening. Give Trump a chance.
Well,
Give him a chance.
Given Trump a chance.
You have to. You're going to sell balloons today? Or is it whose birthday? It's Trump's birthday is on the 14th of June, though. So whose birthday is it? Oh, Jennifer's? Okay. So we're celebrating Jennifer Martinez's birthday.
Is Tommy coming?
I don't know. Are you Trump supporters? No, don't care? Don't like him? Why? Okay, so in the meantime, everybody, I have had a chance to say a lot of good to some people. I have a chance to discuss with some people what's going on. You know, you got a lot of people who don't seem to trust, well, you know, it happens over and over again. I'm running into people who, they hate the president because they don't like what he says, but they're not paying attention to what he's doing. And then there's the arguments about the budget where they claim that Donald Trump is hurting the neediest among us. But here's the problem. All the government subsidies, all the government payouts are what make people so needy in the first place. We want a budget that is dedicated to getting people off the dole and on a roll. Being able to work for a living rather than just vote for a living. That's very important. So, it's always been kind of funny to me. I see Kevin Spacey's star. Kevin Spacey star is right over there. You got Donald Trump star right over there. So I always wonder what Kevin Spacey has to say about his star being next to him. Wow. Nice. Why do you hate Trump? Why do you hate Trump? You just hate him? They don't know why, they just hate.
No rhyme or reason. No rhyme or reason.
They've just been taught to hate. They live.
Melted. As soon as we called him out on it, look, where'd he go?
Yeah, I know, he's gone. All right, yeah. We love our president. God bless. Yeah, somebody added, I love it. Somebody said people hate Trump because CNN tells them to. That's the only reason, because CNN tells them to hate Trump. That's the only reason why.
Because they wanted that $15 an hour real bad.
I know.
You know, the Democrats were promising to everybody, you're going to get $15 an hour if you vote Democrat. Well, my vote wasn't sold. You guys can be traitors and you guys can sell your votes and you can do that, but that's on you. You should feel very ashamed of yourself for it, though.
Yeah, I know. And they don't seem to understand that, yeah, there's that $50 wage and then there's a robot taking their place.
Exactly. They can get the $15 an hour, and then guess what? If Hillary was the president or if Bernie was the president, they'd lose their fucking job to an illegal immigrant or to a Syrian refugee.
That's right. And here's the thing. They want open borders, too. So they want $15 an hour, and they want illegals to come in and become citizens. And then they wonder why there's all this homeless, all these veterans not being cared for. They don't get it. They just don't get it. And now, what Nancy Pelosi is saying, if you give us back the House, we'll give you a $15 wage. She's nuts. Trump's not going to sign off on that. They're crazy. They can't do anything.
She's out of her mind.
Yep. I'm so glad they made her the minority leader again. It's so good for us.
Maxine Waters is awful too. I support Omar Navarro.
Awesome. Omar Navarro for Congress. Okay, Miriam, you gotta watch your stick, okay? You can't have it lying out in the place, okay?
They're parking. They should be here any minute.
They're what? They're on their way?
No, they're here. This is parked.
Oh, they're parking.
Jennifer and Jessica.
Okay, good, because it's Jennifer's birthday today. It's Harry Potter. Hey, Harry. Hey, Harry, how are you? Yeah.
I think I'm always going to right. Always.
I know Flynn usually said
Something about jail?
And well, he asked me if Flynn, because he invoked his Fifth Amendment, was he guilty? And I said,
Well, wait a minute. A Fifth Amendment doesn't mean you're guilty. It just means that you're not
You know who
testifying.
said though that usually means you're guilty? Flynn said
liberals.
usually if you take the Fifth
You want to know
Amendment,
who is guilty? Hillary Clinton. She's guilty of using classified data on a private server. She's guilty of colluding and covering up.
Killing Seth Rich.
Yeah, Seth Rich too.
I mean, mean, I'd say there's more evidence that Trump obstructed justice.
Are you a Republican or what?
I'm a Republican.
Okay.
I'm a very, very sad, disappointed Republican. I'll tell you
Not
what.
me. I'm a happy Republican. I'm so
The last
excited.
2 years have been the most difficult time for me as a Republican in my entire life.
Oh
It's
God.
been so depressing.
I just do not understand that. I just don't understand the mentality for never Trumpers. I really don't. He stopped the funding for abortions. He's expanding concealed carry.
Oh yeah, I like the fact that he stopped the funding for abortions. I'm a pro-life person. But I mean,
Now I
that's
want
like,
you to think about something. If you are pro-life and you were voting for McMullen and hoping that Trump wouldn't win, you were basically expecting Hillary to win. Hillary, is she pro-life? Is Hillary going to protect babies? Is Hillary going to defund Planned Murderhood?
Wait.
No. And that to me was really like borderline criminal not to support
well,
Trump.
one, you can't be a one issue. I mean, there's multiple things.
I agree with you.
I think Trump may do things to cause other people to die that I don't want to die. The second thing is, if everyone voted for McMullen, we wouldn't have this problem in the first place.
But McMullen,
It's not, and that's something that's a problem with our country right now. The fact that we are a free people, and then we get to the election day, and we think that we have a choice between only two people because our parties have told us there's a selection between only two people.
Well,
it's nowhere near the truth.
we have a bicameral
Whoever we want to vote for.
we have a bicameral system in order to be successful.
Party system. The parties didn't even let other people get on the platform. We should have had, what's his name? The guy from the Libertarians should have been up in the debates. But because our parties shut down him getting on there, we could not have him in the debates.
Well, remember there were like 17 Republican candidates. Not even all the Republicans were on a platform. Not all the Republicans were on a platform either. I mean, there were 17. So they had to have two debates. They had to have an undercard and then the main debate.
Right.
It's a numbers issue. Media is driven by ratings. Media is driven by ratings. If that's a problem, well, you should be happy that Donald Trump won, because in spite of all the negative press, he overcame that. In spite of all the lies, in spite of all the smears, in spite of the fact that CNN was cheating with the DNC at feeding the questions to Donna Brazile before the debate, we should be happy that the media is losing its chokehold on our political process.
I'll tell you what, I would rather have, I mean, it is cool, this is the one thing that's cool, is that you have somebody that was able to buck the political establishment. That was the one cool thing about Trump.
Good.
And he played his best card during the first debate, when he turned to the other people on stage and said, you know, you come to me for money, I give you money, and you do what I say. You come to me for money. That was his best card. The idea that bucking the political establishment. But what has played out since he's got there is that Trump is worse than the political establishment, if that's even possible.
No, I don't think so.
Right now, trying to pass tax legislation that would give him a cut and take millions of dollars away from Medicare. The man is trying to.
Don't you think we should ultimately phase it out, Medicare? We don't want people getting health care from the government, do we? I want people to be free to look for a doctor and have an opportunity to actually pay with a direct transaction. I would like to see Medicare phased out, if not cut outright, because it's actually making medical care more expensive. It creates a lot of waste and a lot of fraud.
Okay.
You're a Republican. You should be agreeing with this.
Well, in general, I think...
It's kind of hot. I'm sorry. Let's turn around. I'll give you a break.
Yeah, shit. In general, I agree with the idea of... I mean, I like the idea of the freedom to... Yeah, you go to the doctor and you pay things. However, you have to balance it with the idea that there's a number of people in our country that they work hard, they do their job, they do what they can, and they cannot pay for their health care.
And that's a problem.
Pre-existing condition
And Obamacare is a big part of it. We've got a bill that's already on its way. It came out of the House, 217 votes. The Freedom Caucus got their wish. They twisted a lot of arms. It isn't perfect, so the U.S. Senate gets involved. I would like to see all the mandates and all the taxes gone. I would like to see a clear-cut phasing out of those ridiculous exchanges. And by the way, those exchanges are collapsing left and right.
And one of the reasons, hey, this is an interesting thing. One of the insurance companies came out recently and said that the reason that those insurance exchanges are collapsing is because they have had no promises from Trump whether or not he will pay the money that the insurance companies have been told they would receive to support the system.
I don't think they should get the money. I think that's a wise decision by Trump.
If they don't get the money, then people's premiums will rise substantially.
I disagree.
And the system will collapse as promised.
It should.
By Donald Trump.
It should collapse.
As
it's a terrible system. We need to get to a transactional system once again.
But the man is...
I want you to see how triggered this guy is.
The collapse of our healthcare system is not the way to
It's the collapse of the government. It's the collapse of government intervention.
It's the people who have to pay the healthcare premiums. Regular people like you and me that are going to pay.
And here's something else. Moses Bedrosian says the problem with Obamacare is we give Medicaid to immigrants and to people on SSI. That's wrong. We also have people who are welfare recipients who are also up and coming terrorists. The Tsarnaev brothers in Boston in 2013, they were on welfare.
Therefore, we should cut welfare to everyone. All right, I agree with
people
welfare.
Shouldn't be on it.
I agree with welfare reform.
We want to get people off of it.
And I believe we did some of that with the Republican Congress, actually with Clinton in the 90s. But the idea of welfare reform, to encourage people to go to work, the idea of making it so it's easier for people to be able to...
Yeah.
I'm here to support.
Awesome. What's your name?
Mark Mendoza. I'm in your Facebook.
Oh, guy. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I always want to join you, but I always work Saturdays.
Here we go.
When I saw Sundays, I feel I got to be
Welcome.
So,
Art, you said?
Mark Mendoza.
Mark, okay. Mark, this is Miriam. This is Donald Trump. This is Kent, who's a McMullen supporter for some reason. And this is Elsa Aldegar. She's the one who helped put this together. Mark Mendoza. I'm sorry. Go ahead. So, okay. Excuse me. There's a lot of people who take advantage of the welfare system. You don't like Trump? Why? Awesome. He is our president. That's it. Why? He's already married, dude. This kid said he wanted to fuck Trump, but Trump's already married. So what's your problem with him? Why? Notice how he can't answer me. He's got the Pillsbury Doughboy on his shirt. Are we really surprised? That's your IQ, buddy. He's got a picture of the Pillsbury Doughboy on his shirt. What do you expect? You're a Trump supporter? Yeah. What do you like about Trump?
He's going to make America great again.
He's already doing it, man.
It's a celebration.
Yes, it is. It's only 120 days, folks. You're teaching your kids to hate Trump. Why? They're indoctrinating their kids to hate. Watch them walk away. Okay. I gotta take care of something, and then I gotta go to Orange County. We're gonna have a memorial for those killed by illegals. So everybody, if you live in Southern California, go to Laguna Beach at the main beach. We're gonna have a commemoration for Americans killed by illegals. I'm part of the Remembrance Project. Be there at 7:30. Okay, 7:30. Go Donna. Go Donna.
Ya que
Anybody who's fluent in Spanish, somebody tell me, is this guy really speaking Spanish or not? Okay, I'll be back, folks.